Hey y'all, good morning. So for today, I will be recommending films according to my letterbox. So this is how it's gonna go. I will show you my letterbox. Here we have my letterbox profile, and then I will be categorizing these films. So yung mga movies na i-recommend ko sa inyo are movies that I've seen and movies that I've logged on my letterbox. So they will be sorted out through different categories. See this thing here. So sorry, hindi ako naka-pro sa letterbox. But yeah, this is how it's gonna go. Una, we're gonna sort them by here. Ayan. So we're gonna sort them through the newest first, like ano yung pinaka-recent film na napanood ko. The earliest, meaning the earliest film that I logged here in Letterboxd, and then alphabetical order, we're gonna go through release date, earliest movie, or the oldest movie that I've seen, and then yung pinaka-fresh, like newest release. So yeah, pretty much we're gonna go through all of this thing. So whatever movie that comes up first, then that's the movie that you should go watch. So do you get it? Do you get it now? Do you guys get it? After we complete this section here, we're gonna go through the decade section. So I'm gonna be recommending movies for each decade, and then we're also gonna go through genre. So yeah, different genres. So yeah, let's start kasi this is gonna be quite long. Medyo marami-rami to. So ayan, for the when added, the very like previous film na I've seen is Respeto. It is starred by Abra. He's a famous rapper here in the Philippines. It was released in 2017 and it is directed by Alberto Monteras II. So it's about hip hop and rap and poetry, basically. Para siyang musical, but then instead of songs, nagpo-perform sila ng rap and poetry and stuff. So next naman, let's go through earliest first. So, meaning yung pinakaunang movie na nilog ko here in Letterboxd. We have BTS Bring the Soul the movie. So, if you're a fan of BTS, then you might want to see that. It's a concert movie ng BTS. So, yeah. But if I were to suggest or recommend a narrative film or a feature-length film, then here we have Inception. So apparently it is not the very first movie, but the very first feature movie that I've logged here in Letterboxd. So yeah, let's go through naman sa film name, meaning alphabetical order. So we have in the first row we have movies that has number on them, like the title begins with a number. So I guess ito. And then sa second row, yun na yung movies that begins with a letter. So I guess I'm gonna recommend 2. First, we have 10 Things I Hate About You. Okay, I gave it 3 stars. Please ignore that. I probably rate this like a long time ago. But if I were to rewatch it, I'd give it another star. So yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You. And then here at the bottom, we have Aba Nakakabasa Na Pala Ako, which was released in 2014. Aba Nakakabasa Na Pala Ako is a coming-of-age movie, so something like that. 10 Things I Hate About You is also a coming-of-age movie, but yeah, so I guess both of those. Go watch both of those. And then let's go through release date. So newest first, meaning the oldest movie that I've seen. Oh wait, no, mali. Ano to? Oh, newest pala, newest. So pinaka-recent, pinaka-fresh release na movie. So we have Nightbooks. literally released like this week lang at or last week. Yeah, it's like a horror movie for kids. And then next one we have earliest first, so the oldest movie that I've seen. Ito yung first three movies here in the first row are not feature films. They're like very old videos. If I'm not mistaken, Passage of Venus is ayan, it's a photo sequence of the Venus, transit of the Venus over the face of the sun. So it's not a film, it's a video, parang ano ba, astronomical video, yeah, like that. And then yung second naman, it's called Sally Gardner at a Gallop. If I'm not mistaken, this is like dito na-discover yung videos, like, you know how back then wala pang videos, like all we have was hindi pa na-imbento yung videos. So I think it was through this video na na-imbento ang videos. So yeah, if that makes sense. You can all find this sa YouTube. And then this one, The Arrival of Trinidad Clotat, is that how it's pronounced? I don't know, it's just a random video of a train arriving. So you can all find them on YouTube. But if we're gonna talk about films, this is a proper film. It's called Onchan Andalou. It's also available on YouTube. It was released in 1929. I think this is the very first like ano ba tawag dun? This is like the first surrealist movie, or like ito yung nagpauso ng surrealist type of films. So yeah, it's short. It's a short film. And then, but if you wanna watch a narrative film, then we have 12 Angry Men, so released in 1957. So moving on naman sa ratings, my ratings. So ito yung mga movies na binigyan ko ng rate. So either 5 stars, 1 star. So let's go through the highest first. So yung mga binigyan ko ng perfect 5 stars here in Letterboxd. So we have, ayan, so syempre madami, no? Like ilang rows to na 5 stars, like yeah, marami. Anyway, let me recommend siguro 5 stars movies. So we have Whiplash, Perfect Blue, Dire for Wimpy Roger Cruz. Yung Dire for Wimpy Roger Cruz, the reason why I give that a perfect 5 is because of Roderick, okay? I have a big fat crush on him and I do it all for him, so that's why. And then we have Grave of the Fireflies, which I made a video about. I made a reaction video. It was pretty damn dramatic, but yeah, it's a great movie. And then final recommendation ko naman, we have Wall-E. It's also a very charming movie. So these are all nice, I think. Iba-iba naman siya, I guess. So moving on naman sa lowest, meaning yung binigyan ko ng half stars, or the ones that I think are trash. So I'm gonna recommend 5. So we have After We Collided. Ito yung sequel ng After na movie. I don't really know if I'm gonna recommend watching these kasi nga I think they're trash and worthless. But ikaw, I mean, sabi nga nila, if you wanna learn about films, watch everything. Watch great films, watch bad films, watch films that you like, watch films that you don't like. Kasi you're gonna learn from those, you know, no matter what type of films they are, you're gonna learn from them. So yeah, we have After We Collided. Anyway, we also have Swipe, starring Noah Centineo. Actually, I've never seen this movie. I mistaken it for a different one, which is this one, Perfect Date. Akala ko they're the same thing, but apparently it's not that. So yeah, I've never seen Swipe before. I'm sorry, but yeah. And third one, we have The Grudge, which is also very cringy. I was like, I don't know, I was just confused, and I just thought it was stupid, okay? And then, of course, we have the Kissing Booth movies, Kissing Booth 2 and Kissing Booth 1. I didn't watch the third one though, kasi I'm not gonna go through that again. And then let's go naman sa average rating. So movies that I've seen that are highly rated in Letterboxd. So of course we have Parasite number 1. And then I'm gonna recommend the first 5. We have Parasite, directed by Bong Joon-ho, released in 2019. We have Come and See, released in 1985. It is a war movie. It's available on YouTube. Doon ko siya napanood. There are a lot of classic movies in YouTube, surprisingly. Available siya there. And then we have The Godfather Part 1, released in 1972, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. We have The Godfather Part 2, released in 1974. And then we also have 12 Angry Men again. So I guess, go ahead and watch those. Let's go through lowest. So these are the movies that I've seen that are poorly rated here in Letterboxd. So first we have Swiped. Again, I haven't seen this one. We also have 365 Days, which is also very cringy and stupid and toxic and a waste of time, but I don't know. If you want to check them out, I guess check them out if you're curious. Then we also have Fred 3, Camp Fred. I remember watching this when I was in elementary. I think I was in 5th grade. My English teacher made us watch this. And I think this was during the time where Fred, the YouTube character, was at its peak. That's why he had movies. So yeah. And we have Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul, which is the ugliest out of all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, mainly because they changed Roderick. Let's all admit it. We were heartbroken by the replacement of the actor. And then last one, we have Artemis Fowl, which is just meh. So yeah, naman, let's go through film length. Shortest first, so shortest movie. We have ito na naman, the first 3 films, or they're not films, they're just videos. Let's skip those 3. We have Save Ralph, which is a advertisement, I believe, diba? It's like an advertisement, educational type of video, I forgot. Basta about animal cruelty and stuff. So I don't really know if it's defined as movie, but yeah. Anyway, hirap ako lang sa patungan ng laptop, but yeah, here. And next one we have The Real Enemy, Ang Totoong Kalaban. This is a short film by Elijah Canla. So there was a time kasi nawala lang. I think I logged a movie of him, and then nakita ko to sa filmography niya. And then I found it on YouTube, and then I just watched it randomly. So yeah. And then we have Canvas, a short film available on Netflix. Really, really nice. We have Shangri-La. It is directed by direct Isabel Sandoval. It's really gorgeous. I think you can watch it on the Mew Mew channel. Tama ba? There. And then we have Maria by direct JP Habak. Ayun naman, ito naman yung mga longest films that I've watched. So the first 5 aren't films, they are TV shows. So we have I don't know if I'm gonna recommend them. Weightlifting, Fairy Kim Book 2, The Queen's Gambit, WandaVision, Loki, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They're not films, they're TV shows. But as for the films, we have so far, Zack Snyder's Justice League is the longest film that I've seen. So yeah, 4 hours long. And I liked it. Yeah. So now let's go to film popularity. So the very popular film here on Letterboxd, we have, I'm guessing it's Parasite. Yes, it's Parasite. Parasite never leaves the popular this week section ng Letterboxd. It's that popular. So yeah. First 5, we have Parasite, Joker, Knives Out, Pulp Fiction, and Inception. So, ito yung mga lagi kong nakikita sa letterboxd. And then, I'm gonna recommend one random film through the shuffle button. So, let's shuffle them. Let's see which one. We have The Secret World of Araitis. So, it's a Studio Ghibli film. Really cute, really nice. So, that's that. So, that is the end of this section. Let's go to the decade section. So 1870s. Let's go to 1870s. We have these two. And then 1890s. We have this. 1880s. We don't have anything. So ayan. Naka-shuffle siya, by the way. So I shuffled them and then let's go through the decades. We have 1990. Early 1900s pala, sorry. 1910s, nothing. 1920, we have one, which is Anchana and Baloo. 1930, 0. 1940, haven't watched anything as well. 1950s, meron na yan. So we have one, which is 12 Angry Men. So we have that. 1960s, let's see. Okay, 1960s, we have 2001: A Space Odyssey. Really awesome movie. Directed by Stanley Kubrick. Yup. Mutikan ko pa yun mamali Hindi pa siya sure dyan 1970s, A Clockwork Orange. Really great film and controversial too. But yeah, really great and shocking. So from 1980s, I recommend My Neighbor Totoro, a classic Studio Ghibli film. From 1990s, we have Before Sunrise. Yes, let's go. Released in 1995. And then early 2000s, we have Amelie. So yeah, Amelie is really nice. And then 2010, let's go through 2010. Oh. We have High Life. Okay, nagulat ako. Bakit ang baba ng binigay ko na rate sa High Life? Maybe at the time I watched it, maybe I didn't like it that much. But looking back at it now, is actually great. It definitely deserves more than just 1.5 star. Maybe I'd give it a 4 stars or like 3.5 stars. Definitely did not deserve 1.5 stars. So please pardon my old self. And then we let's go naman sa 2020s. I've seen 100 films released in 2020s. The fuck. So we have Judas and the Black Messiah. Yes, really great film. Really great. So ngayon naman, let's turn it back sa all. And let's go through genre. So I'm gonna recommend one film per genre. So let's go through action first. So again, it's on shuffle, so this is very random. So with action, I recommend Inception. Again, Inception, really popular. Adventure, I recommend Avengers Endgame. Really epic movie. Really epic. Yes, let's go. With animation, I recommend... What is this? Harlow the Alligator Boy. Yeah, baka ma-enjoy nyo naman. It's a musical. You might have fun with it. Comedy, I recommend... But walang rate. Ooh, Love Rosie. Yeah, it's a rom-com. Really heartbreaking. And then, hindi naman siya heartbreaking. Really frustrating, I guess. Pero, it's not boring, I think you're gonna have a lot of feels while watching it. With crime, I recommend... 5 stars. What is that? The Wolf of Wall Street. Yes, it's really great. Probably my favorite Scorsese film. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. With documentary. This is probably a BTS movie. Yes, BTS. And the BTS World Tour Love Yourself in Seoul. Gonna change your life. Trust me. And then with drama, I recommend I Am Legend. So yung zombie movie ni Will Smith. I've seen this movie like so many times when I was a kid. Family movie, I recommend Shrek. Shrek the third. So I think this is the third installment. So yeah, the best family movie ever, Shrek. For fantasy, I recommend Hotel Transylvania. I think this is the first one, Hotel Transylvania 1. For history, I recommend. If I end up recommending you shitty movies, I'm sorry. That's on me. This is, yeah, that just means that I've seen shitty movies. But then again, like I said, watch every types of movies, even the ones that you don't like. For history, I recommend Mank. I personally did not enjoy Mank, but it has a lot of Oscars nominations, so that's that. For horror, I recommend, you can never go wrong with horror. I recommend The Maid, which is a Thai movie. Look at that, letterboxd is bleeding. Music or musical movie, we have Pitch Perfect 2. For mystery, we have again 2001 Space Odyssey, so this is a sign that you should go and see it. For romance, I recommend Half Stars. The Kissing Booth 2. Well, sorry you guys, but I guess you should all see The Kissing Booth 2. For sci-fi, we have medyo mataas, Inception. Again, with Inception, it's super popular. And then for thriller, we have His House. Yes, go ahead, watch His House. TV movie, we have Fred 3. Fred 3, Camp Fred, o kaya itong Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. This is a lot better than Camp Fred. I remember watching this when I was a kid, and they had this really sad scene. So for war movies, I recommend 1917. And then last but not the least, we have Western. So for Western, I recommend Nomadland, because it is the only Western movie that I've seen and logged in letterboxd. So that is all for this video. That ends this video. So those are everything that I recommend according to my letterboxd. Go ahead and enjoy them. So yeah, I also hope you enjoyed this video, because I was able to recommend a variety of films to you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.